Hello, everyone. I am teacher Ye Meidan from Guangxi Financial Vocational College, and today we are going to unveil the mystery of time series. First, let me ask you a question. Do you know how China's GDP growth rate has changed over the past 10 years? Or does the monthly consumption bill on your phone hide the secrets of your lifestyle? A time series is like a time camera. It records the growth trajectory of the economy, society, and even each of us. But how can we read these data cards? Let's start from three core elements. A time series is not a boring pile of numbers, but history that speaks. For example, this chart shows China's grain output over the past 20 years. Each bar corresponds to agricultural technology revolutions, climate change, and the sweat of farmers. But pay attention. A time series must satisfy two conditions. First, the data must be arranged in chronological order. Second, the time intervals must be equal. Just like when we line up for nucleic acid tests, a 1-meter interval ensures order. Data also needs equal spacing to analyze patterns. From a time series, we can see the acceleration of a country's development. For example, China's high-speed rail mileage soared from 672 kilometers in 2008 to 42,000 kilometers in 2023. Behind this are countless engineers overcoming difficulties. As future builders, can you use time series to predict the next decade? Time series have three personalities. 1. Absolute number sequence directly records the total, such as monthly electricity bills. 2. Relative number sequence speaks in percentages. For example, the number of postgraduate entrance exam applicants increased by 20%. 3. Average number sequence reflects group characteristics, such as changes in the class average score. Here comes the key point. Distinguishing between period series and point-in-time series is the key. For example, annual enrollment of a school is a period series, while total number of enrolled students is a point-in-time series. If you confuse them, it is like mixing total running distance with instantaneous speed. The analysis results will be completely wrong. After understanding the types of time series, we also need to know that there are 4 golden rules for compiling time series. 1. Consistency in time. You cannot use quarterly statistics this year and monthly statistics next year. 2. Consistency in scope. When compiling national data, you cannot suddenly include Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. 3. Consistency in definition. For example, when calculating the unemployment rate, you cannot use a new standard today and the old standard tomorrow. 4. Consistency in calculation method. For example, CPI weight adjustments must be announced in advance. If these principles are violated, the data will perform magic tricks. Students, when you become corporate executives or civil servants in the future, please remember, a single false data point may ruin an entire analysis model. And a truthful report can become the cornerstone of national decision-making. As statisticians, we must guard the purity of data as we guard our eyes. Students, Today we have unlocked the three core codes of time series concepts, types, and compilation principles. Now, let's quickly scan the key points in 30 seconds. Concept review. A time series is not a cold pile of numbers, but a historical recorder linked by a time axis. It records the heartbeat of economic operations, social changes, and even natural laws. Type analysis. Remember this mnemonic: absolute numbers lay the foundation, relative numbers show proportions, averages reveal patterns. For example, during a pandemic, daily new cases are absolute numbers, the recovery rate is a relative number, and the average infection period per person is an average time series. Compilation principles. The four principles are like the constitution of statistical work. Comparability allows us to compare data across time and space. Consistency ensures analysis does not go astray, and timeliness is the lifeline of decision-making. I hope that in your future positions, you can be both decoders of time series, discerning patterns through data fluctuations, and even more, become ferrymen of the long river of history, leaving trustworthy coordinates for those who come after, with truthful and objective records. Remember, every time scale you calibrate today may become a star that illuminates the future. After class, please use a time series to analyze the change of a certain indicator, such as population, income, environment in your hometown over the past 10 years, and think about the story behind the data. In the next class, we will decode it together. That's all for this lesson. Thank you, everyone.